and welcome to the TC Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about a little bit of Star Trek, Neverwinter, For Honor, and Ghost Recon Wildlands. Today we are joined by Little Bird.
Hi.
Reaper31.
What's up?
And Mario.
Hello!
Alright, hope you guys enjoy it.
And I'm here to learn stuff about it because I don't have it and don't play it yet.
I feel it's the way that they do that, like the pay to win, or pay to actually win is awful, but pay to have fun is different. Like, if what you have to buy is certain cosmetic things, yeah, that's cool. Like maybe characters, different outfits and styles that don't actually affect the game when it comes to like PvP or PvE. If it gets taken to that extent, it's just pay to win.
Yeah, my views on it, like, I really enjoy the team aspect and how easy it is to get up in rank and get better equipment. The game is very fast-paced. It keeps you moving. It doesn't have long, drawn-out fucking instances. It's just quick. Keeps you engaged. You're on to the next thing, on to the next thing. The harder they get, the longer they do take, but like the way they build it is it's a lot more. It feels a lot better as a gamer to complete it and own it and just finish completely, even after a long situation. You know what I mean? I mean, it was the build up is great. I mean, it's fast. I mean, I have yet to do a dungeon yet, which I would really enjoy doing, but to the extent of like stronghold training, you go in. Like I started off there at level 4, and by the time I was done there, I got level 10, and then we went back later today, and I started off at level 23 and got level 31.
But the way people see games though is like guilds and stuff are in the concept of like the game developers' eyes, it's in game, meaning you have to work harder and you have to put more previously. They're wanting you to experience. Us gamers, we take it and change it into what we want because a game like that, we can make it what we want. As you said, you can fart around all day, or you can fucking go and actually get it done. But yeah, the way the game developers put it is just a simple weird code where it's like, guild stuff is always going to be in game. That I don't know why they've always done that in every video game. World of Warcraft, all of it's like that. Actually, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox has brought more people together. I've watched like videos on it, and it brought more people together as the buddy system. On the PC, it felt like you played with one friend or you didn't play with anyone at all. The guild systems were specifically for players late game, but just building up by yourself made it feel like the game wasn't fun at all, and it took it all away.
I don't know. It depends. Like, what's the other classes? Are there?
Okay, we have human, half-orc, wood elf, sun elf, dwarf, halfling, half-elf, tiefling,
And the drow.
and the drow. The drow are a dark elf. The tiefling are a demon race. They're magic based. You got half elves that are descendants of elves and half elves are a vital race. They're the best features of elves and humans. You got halflings that I think are healers.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're really good for healing. You got dwarves, which are tanks. You got your sun elf, who are clerics or wizards. Wood elf, which are rogues, rangers, stuff like that. They're your major damage dealers, but they can't take a lot. You got your half orc, which has a lot of health and a lot of hit power, but they're weak to magic. And then humans, which are pretty much a balance. And then class-wise, you got rogues, clerics, wizards, rangers, warlocks, paladins, and a great weapon fighter and a guardian fighter.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to play it and find out if I like it or not.
Not allowed to play with Mario.
Why?
Because Mario's an asshole and kills everything.
That is my job after all. I'm a great weapon fighter. I'm supposed to get in there, get as many kill as many people as possible, shout, and get another guy to get in front of me so I don't die. I think it's a good game, but I think it's like it doesn't have any kind of story to it. Like the guy is just like, yeah, give me more quests. I don't care. The story never got me intrigued at the very first until I got maybe the guy whose wife you had to save, but then the wizard was very evil, so then you had to kill the wizard, and then he corrupted the guy. That was interesting to me. And some of the storyline is quite interesting, but not all. But the very first one are just like skip, 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 skip.
We're actually going through and doing the original playthrough right now, L1 and left.
Yeah, I'm so much like I'm used to the PC controls. It's just so easy to open up everything. Like back in 2013 when it first came out, it just like it was so much different. Like the tutorial's not the same. Actually.
Go back to the campfire.
Like it was a little more complicated, and they didn't have like the trails and stuff either, developmental stuff. But now they kind of have this one-line linear thing for the tutorial area. You know, when you're playing this game back in the day in 2013, they didn't have such a linear path.
They're not going to hurt you if you don't swing at them.
I don't like fucking controls.
Welcome to the world of consoles.
Yeah, I haven't played on a console in a long time, and not on a.
Oh, there's another one over there. Just go ahead and pick them up.
Not on a PlayStation in a while. I'm used to the Xbox controls.
Yeah.
I am actually enjoying the Storm Kings like DLC thing that they added though.
Yeah, there's also gonna be a new DLC out the 18th or 16th. If I'm correct.
Yeah, I'll start off. You got three main choices to choose from. You've got Starfleet, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Empire. For the most part, when you start off with Starfleet, you're going to be fighting against the Borg, the rebel Klingons, the rebel Romulans, the ones that you don't have together, as an ally. Now, the Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the new Romulan Empire, they all have a real light treaty, like peacetime, and they work together, and they do it well. As a player, it's real easy to move up. I mean, you level up every time you do a new mission. So game progression, again, is very quick-paced and a lot of fun. Mario and I were actually discussing this the other day. I really enjoy the space battles over ground battles. Ground battles are kind of iffy. You can have a lot of fun with them. The better they are, or it's better when you have more people and your NPCs aren't running all over the place and getting stuck and all that. Quite often you'll go into a new area with your old firearms and you'll have new ones inside of your inventory and not realize it. And you'll start fighting and everybody's getting real difficult. It's like you got stuff from Mark 1 all the way up to probably Mark 15 or 20. And right now I'm on like Mark 11 stuff, but I went on a Mark 12 mission and or the other way around. I had Mark 10 items on a Mark 11 mission and I was dying. And then I switched over to weapons and it made a significant difference.
I really enjoy Star Trek. I found it kind of different because I really enjoyed it, but I found it kind of different. And for example, I was expecting something that I would expect Neverwinter, but it was a complete different game. Like for example, there's a lot more story to it. For example, in my opinion, like you can see people from Star Trek, like what was his name, Worf. People like that.
You see original series characters within the game.
Yes, and you can and if you watch those Star Trek episodes, movies before the new ones, or even after the new ones, you will get that emotional feeling that he's still alive, he's right here. I know him.
There's an immersion in the game that brings you closer to it. It's level 4.
And also with the skills, like you get so many skills, ship skills, away team skills, crew skills. There's so many skills that you have to contemplate as a start player.
Yeah, character development and your role that you play in it is so immersed.
Yeah, also, it really signifies the mission. For example, we were doing the mission, the very first Starfleet mission, and for example, if you weren't a science officer, you couldn't save the people. Because if you're an engineer or or a tactical, how could you save him? You're poisoned. How would you know what to do? So that, and also, if you're an engineer, you could think you could actually save the ship instead of just letting it die.
Right.
Couple, actually. I wanted to get views on some upcoming ones that haven't been released yet. So I know last week we talked about, or last time I was on a podcast anyway, we talked about the new Call of Duty. And Battlefield 1, yep. So this time I want to talk about Ghost Recon Wildlands.
I'm actually really, really looking forward to Wildlands just for the fact that it's, like you guys said, it's Ghost Recon. I mean, it's one of the best gaming series I've ever played. As far as the sandbox being there, I mean, I have grown to love sandbox games. I don't know about anybody else, but I love the open world. It doesn't feel like it's on track, like you're having to go one direction. Yeah. Like it's already
it doesn't feel like you're restricted to doing just one thing.
Exactly.
And that way the experiences can be different for everyone else. You know, when it's linear, it just seems like everyone's doing the same thing. It's kind of boring.
And one of the greatest games, one of the game series ever to come out for a sandbox is, Fallout and Skyrim. Bethesda is fantastic.
Yeah, dude.
Open world sandbox maps.
Yeah, Oblivion has always been an amazing series as well. And again, thank you for listening to the TC podcast. As I've said, I am Scout154. This has been Mario 10 Bullets, Reaper 3-1, and Little Bird.
Don't tell my mom about this podcast. She won't let me go to prom.